And away we go. How is everybody this fine Thursday morning? I had to think about it for a second. The days all run together when you work 7 days a week. You're ready to take my first half of an ember for the day. Seeing if I already have one broken. I do. And I'm starting on a new thing here, I believe tomorrow, where I've been testing the ingredients for product 2 individually for a little while. And now I'm going to test them all together. So I am going to my daily regimen, and we'll probably talk about this more tomorrow morning because it's probably tomorrow morning is probably going to be more about supplementation for weight loss than anything else. But so I will be taking daily Ember, No Morbidity, and Product 2, the main ingredients of Product 2. And I'm going to see how that goes. I'm also going to, I'll be taking Nectar every day, Immortal every day, extra vitamin D, and I think possibly a few other things too. But I'm going to go over it all tomorrow. I'll have it all set out for you. And then we can discuss the different ingredients and shit like that. So it's going to be interesting. The idea is because I still get sugar cravings occasionally and stuff like that. So the idea is I am going to take Ember first thing in the morning, a half of it, and Ember another half at like midday before my workout with some Mental Jewels. So I'm going to take Mental Jewels every day too. So I'll take that then, and then right about evening time, I'm going to be taking No Morbidity. I'll take Immortal first thing in the morning with my first Ember, but I'll also take the ingredients for Product 2 at each of those designated times. So I'll take the ingredients for Product 2 3 times a day because it's meant for blood sugar regulation, insulin sensitivity. It's meant for glycemic control. So basically, I'll definitely be taking it in the evening when I normally eat my meal. And I'm probably going to go down to one meal a day and just see how that works. It'll be pretty much all protein, healthy fat, just to try to make sure that I'm guaranteeing my protein. I might have a protein snack later, have it be either Planta or MTS Whey, Planta protein powder, MTS Whey. But that is going to be the basis of the experiment through the holiday season, because it's going to be basically me testing out our product that's going to be launching probably sometime in December or January, which is Product 2. As soon as we hear back from the trademark, as soon as we can get through the fucking trademark process for the name and the product, we'll be producing. So we already have the fucking ingredients on order. Fucking crazy it's taking so long for the trademark, but it is. All right, I'm going to say hello to everybody, and then we'll go from there. Jay, what's going on? Julian, how are you? Angela, Megan, Squeaky Wombat. I love the name. Here for the BS. You're about to hear some. Amelia C., Sherry, Lana Lambert, Janet, how you doing? Sabrina, Sletstrukin, Chris, what's happening? Raphael, how are you? Got the live notification. That's outstanding. 2 days in a row. Elizabeth Fahey, outstanding. Nakia, I hope I got that right. Lindsay with an A, how the fuck are you doing? And then let's see, Sal, great to get a live notification. Also, I miss hearing you say fat as fuck, Faf, while you were dealing with the hurricane. Glad your family doing well. We're doing really good. I got to be real, it was like a little vacation. It really was. I'll probably, by the way, there's going to be a time in November, I believe that we might as well, that we're going to be on vacation. So there won't be lives during that week. But there'll probably be videos, but there won't be lives. I don't think there'll be lives. There's not going to be lives. Can't wait for this. I love having them preach. They're hilarious and have a good dose of logic. I was very impressed. So, Dorian, Denise, Isabella, Goblin Mode. What's up, Alan? Alan, I watch your videos daily when dropping off my kids at school. They are becoming fan of yours. Oh my goodness. Your kids probably get in trouble in school with their mouths. But thank you very much. Lizzie, Brian, how the fuck you doing, brother? Sheeny Beanie, Fritz, and Tiffany. How are you doing today, Tiffany? Kelly, good morning from the UK. Just got home from the gym, having my creatine. I'll be taking creatine every day too. By the way, I take I'll be taking Creapure creatine with it, but I'll have that all lined out for you guys tomorrow. But like I said, tomorrow is going to be supplements for weight loss and health. It's not going to be about performance supplements, anything like that, but it'll be about supplements for performance and health. Now, I am going to go grab the YouTube video that we are going to be watching from Abbott and Preach. You know, as I sit here and I watch in these very, very crazy ass times of ours, here it is. Good. Here it is. Give me 1 second. All right. So as we deal with all this, Alan Roberts about to get exposed today. Interesting. For I don't know for what, but have a good day. I'm about to get exposed. Okay. I would love to hear what, like, because I'm pretty fucking putting myself out there to begin with. But anyway, let's see here. Chloe, how are you? Just got back from the gym. Outstanding. Big words from I mean, shit. What are they going to say? You know, I mean, shit. In the last 2.5 years, people have said everything they fucking can about me. So it is what it is. Throwback. Oh. Throwback to when you were covering the man himself, Tyrone. I get you. I think he's talking about when Tyrone said he was going to expose me. No, I don't even know if he's trolling. I don't know. Who cares? But trolls up early. And if anybody wants to talk about the shit I said fucking years ago, please do. I mean, like I said, Slutskin, I don't even know if it's a troll. So, but anyway, here we go. But with all the shit we deal with, we're dealing with all this fucking woke ass bullshit. You know, it's interesting to see how the pendulum is starting to swing. Right? It's like people are just starting to realize that I don't even just to be real. I don't even think it's a troll. I think he was. I think it was him making a joke because Tyrone was going to expose me and stuff like that, and it was a throwback. So I don't even know. And if he was, great. If not, fine. I wish nothing. I mean, the Tyrone stuff. Just to put this out there because he brought it up. The Tyrone stuff. Like, I don't dislike the kid. I think he's a fucking idiot. I mean, he's truly, like, you can tell he's fucking mentally deficient. Like, I mean, he fucking, he's a dumb fuck. People are like, oh, make more comedy videos about Tyrone. Like, fucking go watch Tyrone's videos. They're comedy that writes themselves. Like, I mean, people keep sending me his videos of he said like this and that and the other thing. I mean, what the fuck, man? Like, the guy is fucking ridiculous. I was fucking with Chris Jones when we were together too about it. I was like, you brought him into the fucking world. When Chris was like, you got content out of it, and I was like, fuck, good point. You know. Anyway, here's my coffee too, by the way. So here in a little bit, that's going to be fucking crazy because I just took a half an ember and I'm still drinking coffee. But back to this. So I'm starting to see more and more that people are pushing back against this whole, fat is healthy bullshit, right? I really do want people to understand that I don't want people to feel bad about themselves, but a lot of people probably should. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a morbidly obese person and you are trying to fucking get healthy, I'm with you. Like, I mean, I'm here for you. Buy my book, Fuck Being Fat, Solve Your Weight Problems, One Stop with Willpower. In fact, I'm going to I'll grab the fucking link for that right now. But like, I'm here for you. I feel you. Like, I mean, I understand it's fucking hard. Here's the book. You get the app for a month with this. As a matter of fact, hang on a second. Let me do this shit too. I'm here for you though. Like, I really am. I'm like, I want you to fucking know that at no point in time do I not want people to get healthy. And I'm totally down for, you know, people to fucking change their lives. I want to help change people's lives myself. That's literally what Crystal and I fucking do. I mean, I think we've put together some of the best fucking, some of the best possible methodology and tools when it comes to our app and stuff like that. That there is. I really believe that. Crystal and I work a lot, very hard. Crystal teaches live classes, fucking 4 days of the week. Most of the time, 2 a day. You know, it's not like it's not this normal bullshit where we're not about it. Because trust on this, we're about it. Like, that's my thing. Like, you got to be about it. I say it all the time. It's one of my catchphrases, right? I'm gonna have shirts made up that say you got to be about it. You know, and I'm all for it. You know, like, I mean, I'm all for you fucking making sure you get healthy and we give people the tools they need to get healthy. Here, as a matter of fact, here is the links to you can get a consultation, you can get a book, or you can buy No Morbidity. Anyway, so real quick. No, big dog, not a fan of Tyrone, but I find him thoroughly entertaining with his advice. I get it. I get it. I get it. Trust me. It's funny. Damn it. It cut off the consultation. So give me 1 second here. I got to find 2 more characters. Here's how you do it. There we go. That should fit. There it is. Okay, good. So here you got No Morbidity at Ambrosia, No Morbidity at Tiger Fitness, our book, Fuck Being Fat, Solve Your Weight Problems, Run Through All for Math and Willpower. And that will allow you to get the app for a month and Hunger Man support group, everything. And the Hunger Man support group is where I'm going to be keeping track of all of my supplements for the day, my workouts, and my nutrition for the day. Coming up here. Like, I do it decently regularly, but since I'm going to be running this test on myself, I'm going to be gearing my own hunger and stuff like that. I'm going to be treating myself as if I was a client right on our app, as I am my wife's client. But I want to. We provide tools, and you can also get a consultation. By the way, my ADHD is crazy today, but you can also get a 30-minute consultation, which also gives you the app and a 30-minute consultation for me. We even have recurring 30-minute consultations possible. But beyond that, I really want to help people get healthy. Because it's important. We're not only is it like societally important. Not only is it help make sure we have a strong country and produce less waste and produce less burden upon our healthcare systems and things like that. Not only is all of that not only is all of that like very, very, very important, but it's an empathy thing. Like, I want people to be healthy. Like, I mean, I don't understand how we have gotten here where people think that it's evil or harsh to try to get people healthy. It's fucking crazy, right? But if you're one of these people that's just in denial, like, and says, like, stop saying that fat is unhealthy, fucking, I mean, why lie? You know, why lie to yourself? Why lie to, why lie? Why lie in general? You know, like about your health. You're fat. Like we can see you're fat. We can see you having trouble moving. That alone makes it unhealthy. Like it's painful. We know it's painful. Not one person doesn't know it's painful. You know, and I find this to be like the way society has gotten. It's just egregious. Like people. I mean, it clearly in denial or have mental illness about it. I mean, it's patheticness. I mean, to a certain degree. I mean, I when I was fat, I was pathetic too. Like, I mean, like it was pathetic of me to think like to justify my gluttony just to be stronger. That's fucking weakness. That's fucking weakness. I was a weak man. My wife, my families, my friends, society, all of you deserved better than that version of me. You know, and that's my thing. And I really wish that for people. But I'm starting to see the pendulum swing, and people like Evan Preach and a few other people we're starting to notice it. We're starting to actually push it forward, where it's starting to, like, the whole body positive, like, don't judge me for being fat, you can't say I'm unhealthy bullshit is starting to fade away. And these gentlemen made this video, and I give them all the credit in the world, because they could have taken a lot of fucking heat for this, and they probably did. Just to be honest, they probably did. But this is Evan Preach. I'm going to be super honest. I had seen some of their videos before, but I'm not an avid watcher. I do not watch a lot of YouTube. So if you see me not subscribe to people, it's because I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. I am going to subscribe though, because I do appreciate these guys' video, and I want to see if they catch any flack for it. And it's not that I dislike their videos or dislike the rest of their content. I got to be real though. I couldn't tell you another one of their videos. I really couldn't. I'm busy. But we are going to listen to these guys at 1.5 speed. And I always like to say the speed we're watching at, because like sometimes people are like, is that their voices? And I just want to make sure people know. And they always speak their voice. They don't care about hate. That's awesome. But let's see what they have to say, and I'll comment as I go on. And if Abbott and Preach watch this, if I get disrespectful, fuck it. It is what it is. Like, or if I disagree with you and you think I disrespect you, I don't mean anything by it. It's just my communication. So, but here we go. This is I'm not fat. I'm slim thick. Nah, you're sick. We have a heated debate on body positivity. So sounds to me like at least one of them is delusional. So here we go.
How many people you see make it to 70, 80, 90 who are obese? I can't think of one. As you get older, all that talk is not cute no more.
William Shatner. People always bring up William Shatner, because William Shatner is, I think, in his 80s and fat as fuck. I do believe he lost weight recently, though. But also, I guess got to say that, like, he's rich. So it's easier when you don't have to fucking do shit for a living. Anyway.
Cutting off ankles. You cutting off limbs.
Everything hurts.
This is a sickness.
It's not a sickness.
It is
a sickness.
Sickness. No. Literally.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a sickness.
I just want to show Abbott something, and I want to show you guys something, because it's something I was on social media. I was scrolling on my social media, and I encountered something, and it made me chuckle. And I want to show Abbott, because I want to see if he's going to chuckle as me, or if it's just me that just think things are funny. Okay, so all right. So there was this fashion show of body positivity. You know what I mean? Swim thick, boom, right?
That's just fat. That's not thick.
Right. Boom.
That's fat. Like that's sarcopenically fat, meaning there's not a lot of muscle mass to that.
Right. Right.
And the airbrushing and lighting is making it, that's actually just, I mean, her waist is not probably 2 inches above the belly button is right here. She's probably obese, but she's thick. and she's got a bigger frame. I mean,
Boom. Oh.
that's fat. I mean, her waist looks like it's like she's in there too, but this right here, she's carrying a lot of weight, but she's also got a larger frame too. So, I mean, she's obese, but she's a healthier version of obese than most because the waist is much smaller.
Boom.
This girl's waist is big. I mean, the refrigerator shape is not good.
Boom.
She's big. If your waist is as wide as your shoulders, you're in bad shape.
Boom.
This girl, while her waist is snatched in, this is very unhealthy. She's got too much weight on her. Like, look at her. Like when the knees start going backwards, it's too much.
Show me when you see something funny. Right? Boom.
Pulling in the waist like this is just not healthy. I mean, because that's what that is. But I mean, she just seems to carry a lot of weight too. She's definitely morbidly obese, but she's not Tess Holiday.
Boom.
I mean, here the dichotomy, by the way, of can you slow the video down a bit? I will, but I just maybe you could listen faster. I'm just joking, but seriously. I like the dichotomy is interesting though. Like, dude's got to look like this and wear swim thick on his crotch. I don't know what they're trying to say there. Like, so he looks like he's got to go to the gym and eat right and everything like that to be on the stage. She's straight from McDonald's with almost no muscle mass in her shoulders or legs because this is just fat. Her arms are this woman has a large body fat percentage. I will bet you her body fat percentage is higher than most on there. We're gonna, because I have watched this video all the way through, by the way, before.
Did you see it? Body positivity, bro. Body positivity.
Why? I really want to know this. Why does the dude got to be fucking like jacked and shit? You know, dude's jacked as fuck. Like, you know, and the girl, like, dudes at like 10% body fat, girls at like 60. I mean, what the fuck? You know?
Positivity. You give me this?
I mean, that's fucked up. I gotta be real. That's fucked up. How fucked up is fucked up? That's fucked up. Yeah, because this is right too. Because these women don't like fat guys. It's a double standard. It for real is. Maybe they went contrast. No, this is how it is, right? And I mean, I don't disagree. If you're a dude out there, like, women have different hormones and shit like that. So having a little higher body fat is you know, for women is almost understandable. Women that are between 20 and 30% are normally considered decently healthy. I think it's 30% max. But this woman's at 60% body fat. You know, she's just fat, low muscle mass. You know, it's kind of sad. You know, but dudes rocking at like 10%, and because that's you know. Fat, you know, if you're fat as a dude, if you're fat with low muscle mass as a dude, like if you have low muscle mass and you're fat as a dude, if you're the male representation of what she is, of what this girl is, if you're the male representation of that, you're a pathetic bitch. I'm just gonna say it. You're weak. We need to stop coddling, especially men. Men need to toughen the fuck up. We have a society of very, very weak men right now. And this is what happens. Good times make weak men. And weak men make bad times. And this is what's happening. Very, very realistically.
Whose man is this?
Me.
Whose man is this? And look what is this swim thick on his trunk? Thick where? His dick?
Me and this guy think alike.
There's no the moral of the story. There's no, I think I'm just gonna put it out there. This is it. I don't expect you to say nothing. Yeah, man. Usual. That's fine. I just want to put it out there. That shit was funny.
Some of these women weren't slim thick. Some of them were just fat.
I agree. Some of them were slim. Some of them were thick, and others were fat. Yeah. Ow. She just stabbed my leg. These women will complain that that those guys don't want them because fat phobia. Exactly.
Like, I know you were thinking about the black dude. I really don't care about that part. It's just like I see these kinds of events and I find them cringe.
Why is it
Yep.
cringe?
I find it cringe. It's one thing if the ladies are thick or thicker than you. That's fine. Some of them are just straight up fat. Like,
Yep.
So what?
so what? This whole thing about like celebrating this stuff, like, no, these people are like killing themselves at risk for a whole bunch of other shit. I was like, no,
Yep.
don't celebrate. The same way we shouldn't be celebrating someone who's bone thick because they're taking a bunch of drugs. Like, it's stupid.
Yep.
It's dumb. Let's be honest. It's dumb. It's dumb. And we're just doing this whole like complacency thing where it's like, oh, you wanted to say don't go out of your way to make fun of people when they're that way. Sure. You want to say don't shame people. Sure. But this whole like propping this up, I find it so cringe.
You
Me
think it's
too.
cringe?
Yeah, it is absolutely. It's ridiculous. Like it is pandering to the weakest amongst us. Like Tess Holliday's weak. Like I mean, Lizzo's a weak person. Like you're Lizzo. Like I always get a kick out of Lizzo calls herself a bad bitch. Like no, you're not. You're a fucking weak ass person. Weakness. You can't control yourself. You're weak. And don't. And here's another thing too. Like, oh, maybe she doesn't want to. She wants to. Not one fat person doesn't want to lose weight. Any fat person that says I'm good, I don't want to lose weight. No, you just love food more than you love yourself. That's reality. You just love food more than you love yourself. Oop. Most obese women I know only date fit guys. It infuriates me. Fit dudes are fucking stupid. Then the fit dudes I date are fucking stupid as fuck. It's one thing to be married to somebody, have your weight fluctuate up and down and shit like that. But even then, Crystal like encouraged me to be healthy. I mean, like, but the fucking only that fucking crazy.
Absolutely. It's one of the cringiest things. It's like, no, this is a sickness.
It's a sickness.
It is a
Yes,
sickness.
It is.
No.
Literally.
Yes,
Obesity is a sickness.
it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
There's nothing to say.
What? You don't think it's a sickness?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It is.
It's just a thing.
No,
You
it's
think
not.
obesity is just a thing. I know you're trolling.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like, you really take me serious?
No, because I'm trying to be serious. But go ahead. You want to say
No, it's
something?
just that the thing is, I understand why people are there. Like, it's not because someone is absolutely considered obese that they're inherently not in a good shape. I understand that. Okay, I understand that, and it's not because that happens that it's not because that we have to, like you said, shame or this and that, and they have to be proud because while they're in a good shape. So let's not shame and let's not, it's just I understand the body positivity movement in that sense, and then there's other senses and the other side, of course, that's just like everybody's beautiful and they're no, I cannot be. I'm not going to talk for other people because I don't know their business. I can only talk for myself. So when the body positivity movement says everybody is beautiful and it's okay to be at any weight, that's where I got a problem. Just for me personally, I cannot, and I ensure you cannot be over a certain weight, or else I am dying.
From what?
Yes. Love these motherfuckers so far. Outstanding.
High blood pressure, cholesterol, all of that.
Yep.
I understand where they're from. It's just there is again, like any fucking movements, there is a lot of truth in what they say, and then they hit the spot where they go overboard and they're like, yeah, well, you're generalizing everything and it makes no sense. So I can't judge for these ladies and be like, yeah, you're absolutely obese or whatever. Maybe they ain't got no problem. I'm not the one to judge. I'm gonna talk about me. I can only talk about me.
That's the thing, though. Like, I mean, he's saying like he can't be above a certain weight or he's dying. That's the truth for everybody, and that's why the term metabolically healthy. Like, well, you don't know my doctor. Like, blah blah blah. I mean, my doctor says I'm metabolically healthy. What the fuck? I mean, that's first of all, that's a picture in time. Give that a second. I literally have clients right now that were perfectly metabolically healthy, and then within a month period of time, like literally type 2 diabetes, one almost lost their foot, like so much shit, like it sneaks up on you so fast. I see you. I'm well aware that you're sitting there. You're a little girl. But it's this thing where people need to realize that even if you're metabolically healthy, gravity fucking exists. You're like those women with their knees going backwards. Come on now. I mean, let's be real.
Sure, some people do drugs and they're not unhealthy or they're not losing their lives. Absolutely. But one of the biggest indicators of shorter life expectancies is being obese.
Yep.
I'm not talking about like based on the BMI thing. I'm about like actually properly obese. Like we need to stop this whole thing. Like it's fine. You don't want to go out of your way to bulk. That's fine. I'm not going on fucking girls' Instagram pages like you're so. I would never do that. But I
Right.
don't understand this celebration of this thing. We're like, oh my god, are you proud of what? What are you proud of? Gluttony?
Dude, do they watch me? No shit. Do they watch my? What the fuck?
Listen, for some of you guys, maybe it's harder than that. Maybe it's not even gluttony. Maybe it's like you have a tremendously hard, whatever you do, and your doctor says you need a gastric bypass, whatever the fuck it is, fine. But I'm not going to celebrate what is a sickness.
Yeah, but it's more. I think it's more complex than that. There's some people that have conditions. Like if you take an example, lipedema. Lipedema is a condition that much more people than we think have.
Yeah, lipedema is not that many people have it. 1, 2, it does not mean you need to be obese. Lipedema is that the fat doesn't go away. Don't get fat. Lipedema is actually just a reason to not get fat. The possibility of lipedema is a reason not to get fat, not to have the excess fat tissue. Like I hear that all the time. Like because what's her name? Anna is like, well, I have lipedema. Then stop fucking plowing food down and pretending like it's not going to negatively affect you. Because when you put fat on, it's harder for you to get off. It's like to a certain degree, lipedema that collects in the legs and arms needs to be liposuctioned out. But you don't need to have it. The matter is not going to be created from fucking nothing. Like, let's be real. Like, that's fucking stupidness. And yeah, what 2% of the people? Exactly. And even if, and for the other conditions, hypothyroidism, all sorts of stuff, that's not necessarily, something that can't be managed. We have many clients that have lost hundreds of pounds that have hypothyroidism. They take their medications, they watch what they fucking eat. She just got diagnosed with lipedema and is now running wild with it. Well, I mean, she shouldn't have gotten fat to begin with. I mean, that's the problem. This is the problem with acceptance of this shit. Like, if you do have the possibility of lipedema, don't get fat to begin with. I mean, that's the fucking reality. Whoop, shit.
All when we're having this
Fair.
conversation. And if someone does have what you're describing, which is a sickness like lipedema or whatever, I still don't want to celebrate that.
Yeah.
You can go through whatever you're going through your body. Nobody needs to shame you, but we don't need to be out here talking about this weight is great. Oh, you're beautiful at your body. It's not. It's not.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, these are risks. And so when I see these kind of events that celebrate this stuff,
Mhm.
and it's
Mhm.
evidence of something sick, culturally speaking. In the Black community, obesity is just a thing, much more prevalent than in other communities. So sure enough, when the Rona hits, guess what happens?
Decimated.
Your sperm donor.
That's the truth. And what people need to fucking understand is that, like, you want to see what like a real problem with this shit is that
Blood pressure, pre-existing.
like somehow or another we're gonna all of a sudden promote obesity when obesity is more prevalent in the Black community. How is that not against Black people? I don't like. It's so fucked up. Like it's so fucked up. It really is. I have hypothyroidism and PCOS. I lost more than 60 pounds in 9 months. The control is in your hands. And I bet you money, Kinga, that your PCOS symptoms lessened to a great degree when you lost weight. When you lost the weight, I bet you they got much, much better.
Conditions, etc., stuff like that.
But it's not because they're fat, it's because of
Because it's racist or whatever.
Yeah.
Obesity is not something like in terms of how it affects us as a general population. The outcomes are extremely negative for most people. I don't know about you. How many people you see make it to 70, 80, 90 who are obese? I can't think of one.
and those who make it are not anymore.
They don't get to be. They either have to change their ways or they die.
Yeah. Monique was promoting
Yep.
big girls and everything.
Well,
She had a whole
yep.
bit about skinny bitches.
No,
right?
no, yeah.
She had a whole bit about skinny bitches.
Uh-huh.
When she first started, I remember that number. Talk about skinny bitches, and that was big, right? Black community again.
Yeah.
Talking about skinny bitches and stuff like that.
Yep.
Look at Monique now.
Yep.
You see Monique recently?
Yeah, she's lost a shit ton of weight. She had to. I predict, by the way, and you can check me out on the MFing COO on Twitter, especially because Elon Musk is buying Twitter. And if the fucking controls come off, me and Mark are gonna go fucking crazy on that motherfucker. But I predict that Lizzo within the next 10 years will go on a weight loss journey, and she will blame the white men in the music industry for fucking being fat, for making her fat, for encouraging her to be fat. You watch. I fucking guarantee. That's my prediction. I'm not going to guarantee, but that's my prediction: is that Lizzo will go on a weight loss journey, and people are like, "Oh my god, she's made fatness her brand." No, she literally has a fucking shapewear line that fucking snatches women's waists in. Like, she's gonna go with whatever she thinks sells at the fucking time. If all of a sudden weight loss becomes popular and health becomes a thing, she's going to have workout videos. She's going to have diets. She's going to have her own fucking tummy tea. She's going to have all that shit. Lizzo will, in fact, fucking go that route of it. You watch.
No, that's all I wait. If she want to live,
I mean,
as you get older, all that talk is not cute no more. You cutting off ankles, you cutting off limbs.
Everything hurts. Yep. No, but everything that's how, if you have like diabetes and stuff like that. But it's just everything hurts as well. It's a lot of strain on your joints and shit.
Yes, it is.
I
talk about it all the time.
I remember when COVID hit, I got really, really sad, partially because I knew how much it was affecting our community. That was like a thing that was common. And you know, you would see news reports of these big ladies talking about, "Oh, I don't give a fuck. We here in Florida gonna party." And like 3 weeks later, you find out the same lady who was on that video died from Rona, right? Pre-existing condition, high blood pressure, whatever. And it's just sad because so many people from our community get removed. We already deal with enough jailing issues, with enough crime issues, with all this stuff. Yep. Now we're losing people to stuff that with proper choices. But again, you also have to acknowledge, right? There's also the societal aspect. You also live in a country where walking is much more difficult because getting anywhere is not encouraged. Like one thing I appreciated spending time like traveling is you get to see how other people live. Other people's lifestyles are just far more conducive to healthier living.
Yep. When you travel around the world, many, that's a big thing. These guys are fucking awesome. I'm gonna watch more of their shit. In 30 years, how many amputees will America have? It's an epidemic. The wave of type 2 diabetes that is on the way is purposeful. It's purposeful. The promotion of being fat as being perfectly fine, and then all these anti-diabetic drugs, which is what Ozempic and Wegovy and all those things are meant to be. They were actually coined as anti-diabetic drugs. You watch. I mean, it's the fattening of the herd, so then they can fleece it. Like, does everybody, like, people should understand this? It's the fattening of society, so then these companies can make money off of it. Like the same people that are, that pay for the these other fucking corporations to talk about how obesity is awesome and body positivity and fucking blah blah blah, and to give them even a fucking voice. Are the same fucking companies that are the same people that get advertising dollars from pharma. Like, fucking wake the fuck up, people. Time to invest in metformin or product 2. No shit, or product 2, because I will eventually argue that what we're putting together will rival metformin. For real, without the side effects. For real.
Of course, it's a matter of personal choices. But anybody who's addicted, anybody who's got like serious like.
After taking a year off of work, I'm back to working in a pharmacy, and the amount of Ozempic it's really disturbing. It's disturbing how there's just being pushed to everybody.
Impulse problems will tell you accessibility generally is one of the biggest issues with relapsing or making bad choices. Meaning, like, if you are prone to taking bad substances, okay, not keeping them anywhere near you will help you to stay away from them, generally speaking.
Yes.
If you just leave that stuff near somebody who's like really severely addicted to sugars or whatever, it's not going to be good. So when you live in these neighborhoods where there's like shitty access to foods, like, yeah, it does raise the likelihood for bad outcomes. I absolutely agree with the personal choices mattering in this situation. But I also think that society can't engineer itself to give people optimal choices that are healthy as well. Our society.
I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. I mean, if you're obese, like, you do have choice, but society is geared to, like, right now, society is absolutely geared towards being unhealthy. And that's by design. Like, I keep saying this is by design. I mean, The concept that McDonald's is on every fucking corner, and like there's a like every fucking supermarket has like the scooters and shit like that. The fucking there's whole fucking aisles in supermarkets. Crystal and I call them the diabetes aisles. Like it's soda on one side, sugar on the other, and fucking like it's just fucking nothing but ill health down the fucking aisle. By the way, I saw this. I already fucking put something up on my Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter, the MFing COO. All of you, go follow me on Twitter, especially because there's a large chance that Twitter is also going to have the possibility of doing something like YouTube involved in it. I'm going to be making tons of content because they won't fuck. I'll get to say whatever the fuck I want. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I do have to watch myself here when it comes to especially stuff about the fucking jibby jab and shit like that, you know? But society is right now geared towards ill health. It's geared towards keeping people unhealthy. It absolutely is 100%.
They're not geared towards that, and they're not geared towards walking to work. They're not geared towards taking public transportation because a lot of places public transportation is unusable.
Yeah,
especially in the U.S.
Listen, that is true for a lot of places.
Walk. Can you walk in LA?
Listen, I live there. You can't walk there. You can't walk there.
But you can't walk in Florida either.
Because the thing, you take 2 hours to get to work and back. You're dying on public transport. That's also unhealthy for you. So me spending time in Europe, me spending time in different places, I got to see how effective these systems work.
Walk in New York.
It's like, oh my God, what a difference it makes. You know what I mean? You're burning a bunch of calories just walking places, walking up hills. You see old ladies over there in like Portugal, right? Just walking up big ass steep hills because they've been doing it their whole lives. Certain cultural and societal factors encourage this kind of healthier living, right? There's not a fast food joint at every corner. Guess what? Now they got little mom and pop shops. You wish that in a lot of poor areas where obesity is far more prevalent, that these things were accessible. So it's not like I'm lacking in empathy.
Something doesn't quite fit.
Damn.
Like unable to understand how it's much more easy in these kind of environments to become like that. I mean, one of the saddest things, I'm not gonna lie to you.
The U.S. seems to support obesity. Absolutely. We sent billions to you know where, but couldn't build actual food shops in inner cities. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Not one politician that said yes to sending billions of dollars to Ukraine should be reelected. I mean it. I fucking mean it. We need all new leadership. We need all new fucking leadership. You know. Imagine trying to take meds when you can't go for walks and eat less. That's the fucked up thing. I hear people all the time like talk about their eating disorder and shit like that. I fucking have a video saved right now. I'm going to make a video about it today. Where this woman's talking about recovering from her eating disorder, fixing her relationship with food, and she proceeds to eat nothing but fucking ultra processed food all fucking day. You're not even eating fucking food. You're not fixing any fucking relationship with food. You are fucking eating processed fucking food products all fucking day. I hate that shit. They've made it very easy to lead the obese lifestyle. Absolutely. Alan, our patients are so mad that we don't have the low dose Ozempic in stock anymore because that's $5 at my 340 B pharmacy. So hard not to say stop stuffing your face and go for a walk. Exactly. Yeah, Renetta, no shit. I was like, you're fucking on two different accounts. Chrissy, I'm late, but I got okay. Watch later. That's fine. Let's see. Shelby B. Yeah, 340B is government-funded pharmacy. Exactly. And let's see. Here we go.
Was watching, I think, the Life Channel and seeing these hugely fat, obese parents fattening their kids. So I'm talking about these kids already got high blood pressure by the time they're in their teens. How do you even fix that? Your parents fucked you over. Yeah. Your parents birthed you and said, bitch, we're going to take you back to the grave before we even get there.
No shit.
We're going to give you bone problems, joint problems. By the time you haven't even hit 20. So I don't lack in understanding, like, sometimes the stuff around you really makes it harder.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's not easy. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we don't have to exacerbate the issue by telling people, oh my God, this is so beautiful. We don't have to do that. We can say it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to say you want better for yourself and that you're okay with where you are, but you're going to get better because it takes a long time. It's a long journey for people. Okay. Weight loss doesn't have to be a 3-month thing. It can be 3, 4, 5 years.
Yes.
But I dislike this kind of like, as you are, you're really good. It's like, no. That's not the case.
When you say
that's awesome. I love these motherfuckers. Dude, I fucking love you motherfuckers. You fucking guys are awesome. Let's see. Julia just joined. I have lipedema and used to weigh 90 kilograms, went down to 68 kilograms. A large part of the fat you carry is still normal fat and you can lose it. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. What the fuck? Jesus. Abso-fucking-lutely. You can fucking lose it. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's my problem with fucking glitter and lasers. Like, what the fuck? Just lose the fucking weight. You know? You might need to get a Rumble account for the free speech platform. No, they're probably going to do it on Twitter, but this is being broadcast on Rumble right now. Just so everybody understands. Like that. Like if you have a Rumble account, go follow me on Rumble. As a matter of fact, hang on a second. I'll fucking. There's actually 13 people watching on Rumble right now. Woohoo! There you go. Here's the Rumble. Here's the Rumble account, and here's the video of us. This is like inception for it, you know. Anyway. And real quick, while I'm stopped. After you go follow me on Rumble, make sure to check out these links. This is where you can get No Morbidity, but also where you can get our book, Fuck Being Fat. Join our app or get a 30-minute consultation from me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The clients I have with PCOS do have time to be much more attentive, but they have actually lost fat by changing and really embracing a few lifestyle habits, no crash diets, just necessary. I agree. I mean, we have lots of clients that have PCOS that lose weight. Berberine helps, a bunch of other things, but mostly staying away from ultra-processed carbohydrates seems to be one of the key things for people with PCOS. Eat mostly real food and you're better. I wonder if PCOS is more of a disease of inflammation that causes the PCOS than PCOS actually causing the issues, you know?
Say that when you say that the Western world there's more fat people and everything and stuff, I get that.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. I'm not disputing that at all. I understand what you're saying, so we actually agree on that. I'm just saying, yeah, there's exceptions. Now, that being said, when people say you're at risk, you have to understand all that. I'm just really understanding both sides, right? I think that when people say you're at risk of if you're in that predicament, it just doesn't automatically mean that you're going to have that, but you are in a higher risk of having XYZ, high blood pressure, whatever, name it. You're at risk.
Yeah, but you are 100% hurting your joints with every step you take. When you have more weight on your body, you are wearing your joints out faster. It's fucking physics and gravity.
It's a risk. It doesn't matter. That doesn't mean that you automatically have it, but you are at risk. You are. So that I think that whenever people hear the at risk, they bypass the at risk and they automatically think, yeah, you just told me that I absolute. Did he speak in absolute? So yeah, no, I do agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is more so just something I noticed when these conversations unfold.
What happened?
I noticed that whenever the points of like obesity super rampant, the first thing the reply you'll hear is like, all right, well, you know, just because people on the BMI scale overrepresent doesn't mean they're sure. Oh, well, you know what? Some people have conditions that need gastric bypass. Sure. It feels like everything is always just deviating from the main point, which is like, yo, we're just too fucking unhealthy.
Yeah.
I talk about all these outliers. That's fine. I just noticed like
that's another thing too. Like that's my thing. Like, you know, some people have this, some people have that. If you have a condition, if you have hypothyroidism or if you have PCOS or something like that, that sucks for you. But don't even fucking, you know, miss me with any of the bullshit unless you're trying your absolute best to be as healthy as humanly possible. Because if you already are at a fucking deficit, like to be healthy, if you already have a condition, if you're already unhealthy, it should be even more of a focus for you to eat right, get exercise, all that shit, you know? I agree with that. I love this dude, but minorities have conditions. Everybody has conditions. And again, most people are of very mixed genetics anyway. BMI has been debunked. Well, my thing is, even if it's been debunked, let's look at waist to height ratio. But again, I mean, wow, that's fucking crazy. But the thing is that you know, to a great degree, if you are already at a deficit, if you have lipedema, if you have PCOS, if you have hypothyroidism, if you've had cancer, if you've like, if you're at a high risk of cancer, if you're at like, try to be as healthy as possible. Like, get exercise, walk around, like fucking go swimming, you know, as much as fucking humanly possible. Swimming for lipedema is fucking what's suggested. Like if you have fucking, if you have any of these conditions, eating as healthy as humanly possible, eating whole foods, staying away from ultra processed carbohydrates, not drinking alcohol, not smoking, those sorts of things should be like your lifestyle. It should be how you fucking live. Like okay, so you have PCOS. You still eat pizza every week. Shut the fuck up. Change the pizza into some fucking veggies instead, and don't eat the fucking bread. Like meats, eat tomato red meat sauce, eat pizza sauce with ground meat in it, and not eat the fucking bread. Like, I mean, I'm being for real. Like, if you like the flavor, do that. But fucking, I mean, the reality of it is, like, the excuse of, well, I have this condition, that just means you should be trying to live even healthier. You know, like, I mean, that's the fucking reality. You should try to be even healthier. If you have conditions, you should try to be healthier. You know, like the excuse of, but I have this or but I have that is exactly just what I fucking said it is. It's a fucking excuse. That's all. I mean, that means, like, if anything, you should have even more of a responsibility to yourself, your family, your friends, society, everything like that, to try to be as healthy as fucking possible. It's not even fucking realistic for you like that. So you have a condition that causes you to have to be more mindful to be healthy than other people. It sucks to be you, but that's a you problem. You should fucking take care of that shit. But when you make it all about, well, I'm going to eat myself, because of this condition, I've eaten myself into ill health, and now I have to, now I need to access the healthcare system at a higher rate if I wouldn't have. Like, are you telling me that because you have PCOS, you have to weigh 300 pounds? You fucking lie. I mean, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to everybody else. Like, it's fucking realistic. It's unrealistic that you fucking can't lose weight or can't do whatever. You can, you just don't try hard enough. And I mean, I understand you may have to try way harder than other people. Like, we did this whole thing like not too long ago with the whole thing with fucking Jeff Nippard and everything like that. Is obesity a choice? Obesity is a fucking choice. And I saw a bunch of people like, well, some people can have through their NEAT, their non-exercise burn, and through all sorts of other stuff. One person's caloric burn could be 1,000 calories higher than another person's caloric burn. That doesn't fucking change the fact that the other person who has 1,000 calories lower is still in control of what they fucking put in their goddamn mouth. Like, I mean, it's this weird fucking societal bullshit. I lost all respect for Jeff Nippard. I think he's a smart dude, but he panders like a bitch. He panders like a fucking bitch. I'm not about that. If these people have a harder time because they have conditions, they should try fucking harder. Sorry, but life sucks. Buy a fucking helmet.
This is brought up, and it's immediately like, well, some people are sick because, listen, most people are just sick because they're fat and they make bad choices.
Yep.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
Either they inherited those bad choices from their parents, maybe it's a mixture of genetics as well. The truth is, most people are just fat. Let's just focus on that. The people who have a different issue, let them go to a different conversation. But most people are just fat because of bad choices. Once we can get past that and just move past that, not to be like mad at folks, but just to say like, yo, this is bad not only for the individuals involved, but for society as a whole. How do you make things better? Now, folks say, well, the antidote is body positivity. I don't know if that's true.
It's not true.
Let's talk about solutions. I do not believe that when I see body positivity in the way that it's exemplified in these kinds of fashion shows, I think is.
I was down to talk to my
doctor about semaglutide tablets. No shit. That was semaglutide tablets.
People to get healthy. However, I will say that when folks just go out of their way to shame people and yell at them, that's not helping either. Okay? I don't think you got to go to somebody's obese and yell at them or shame them. Now, some folks are going to reply and say, oh, well, actually, I was shamed and it helped me get. Maybe it worked for you. Maybe you're.
But that's not necessarily.
That's not most people. Okay? Yeah. Most people, so you give them negative stimuli, sometimes they just retreat from it.
What is negative stimuli, though? What is reality? Like, where's the line drawn there? You know, because I think I'm extremely positive. I will help you. I'll give you guidance. Like, I'm here for you. But if you're in denial, I'm not going to allow you to be in denial. And I'm definitely not going to allow you to be a societal contagion and fucking make it so other people are in denial also. It's fucking crazy. So here's my thing. YouTube can fucking find all sorts of fucking crazy shit, but they can't fucking somehow stop these fucking spamming things from fucking trying to say new date for girls and testers all ages. Fucking what the fuck? Disgusting shit. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I know many people have PCOS and eat healthy. They're not overweight. Exactly. Jesus fucking Christ. How the fuck do I stop these things? My goodness. Anyway.
They don't all need the same kind of treatment.
Yeah.
And so if we're just thinking about what's best as a solution for people, I would say that you are respectful people, but you also don't go around encouraging it or going yes queen when they say they're fat and they've been eating Twinkies all day, or what are the fucking poor choices or exercise choices they've been making. Just because it doesn't mean at risk should scare you. It should frighten you. I don't know what else to tell you. Walking into putting your head in a microwave, not good for you. Oh, actually, it only puts you at risk for, okay, sure. It's not good for you. Get that through your head. It puts you at risk for a lot of issues if you just stick your head in the microwave and turn that bitch on for 3 hours.
That was a hard fault for myself. At some point when I was not good. You know what I mean? You're like, oh shit, I'm actually not good. And it's really like a hit. It's really a hit in the face when
doctor.
Yep.
When the numbers are there and they show you that shit.
You're gonna die if you're doing like this.
Keep doing you, boo-boo. But if you do, you're gonna be a whole rapper down at 50.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's what it is. It really hurts. And sometimes you think people are doing that because, they're doing that to hurt me, or they say some mean things, or whatever. No, sometimes it's actually the opposite. You say something because you are concerned and you want the best for friends. You want the best for the people around you. You want the best. You want the best for your homies and shit. And people really take it personal. The thing in life, whenever you have a disagreement with someone, don't assume, and that's what we often do. Don't assume that the person is mean.
That's right.
They either don't know or they want your good. After that, assume that they want to get you out. But it's often not the case. The person doesn't want to they don't want necessarily to take you out or diss you or whatnot. It just hurts. And the truth hurts sometimes.
Yep. Exactly. That's the thing. The truth hurts. But, at some point in time, especially when, in the last couple of years, especially, somebody needs to be saying reality because it's a societal contagion. Look at what's happened. People say obesity is not contagious. Really? Because look at the last couple of fucking years. We have gotten fatter and fatter and fatter because instead of us saying hey, it's very important right now. We've got, we're closing society down because we're worried about people's health. But and it's very, very bad. At no point in time did they even did our public health officials even talk about obesity? I mean, when in fact they were at higher risk. It's elderly people and fat people that were at high risk. And yet now, we're trying to say that being fat's good. How this is literally fucking irresponsible of our public health officials. It's crazy. I remember when I was fat, I came off as super confident and uncaring and sometimes even mean, but I was actually super unhappy and low self-esteem. I fucking trust me. I get it. I was there too. I'm strong for a reason. I may be fat, but I'm strong. Fuck that shit. Now I'm strong. I'm not physically as strong, but I'm strong now. But guys, it's been almost an hour. I might go live a little later. I don't know. I'm gonna be making some other videos today. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking about supplementation. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Supplementation and exercise. What I'm doing for this next little block of my weight loss and stuff like that. I did want to say that you can get our app if you buy the book Fuck Being Fat. The next book is coming out very soon, and you can get the book right here, Fuck Being Fat. solve your weight problems with Meth Willpower. You get the app for a month, or you get a 30-minute consultation from myself or Crystal. You get the app for a month with that too. And then you can get No Morbidity from Ambrosia Collective right here, and No Morbidity from Tiger Fitness right here. So please do check those out. For those of you that have bought No Morbidity, I appreciate you motherfuckers. I'll answer some questions real quick, but then I got to run. So if anybody has any questions, put them in here right now, and we'll go. Renetta, I wanted to thank you for helping delete some of those fucking crazy fucking spam fucking bot things, fucking crazy shit. So, would you recommend yoga or weightlifting to help treat chronic muscle pain, tension in back and shoulders? If your doctor has cleared you for activity, I would suggest yoga and proper weightlifting with proper safe form to any human being. Keeping muscle mass on your body, not having sarcopenia, not having like the atrophy of muscle mass, and mobility is amazing. It is longevity. Movement is life. It is. So, best workout to lean up, less food. You're probably not going to, if you're going to lean up, if you mean permanently, you're going to have to adjust on a permanent basis your actual activity, you'll have to, your actual activity. It needs to be a permanent change in your activity and or a permanent change in your calories. If it is just a temporary thing to lean up in, I would suggest you just add an extra like 20 to 30 minutes of cardio compared to what you're already doing. You know what I mean? Or if you're looking for something that does both, Crystal, you can join the app and let us know. Send me a message. Buy the book and join the app. Crystal does have some fabulous workout programs on there. The one I use personally is her suspension system training program. It's amazing. It both works on hypertrophy, but also burns a lot of calories because it's just all go. So you can check that out too on the app. I want to buy the book to show support. Thank you, motherfucker. I appreciate you, Raphael. Thank you. Guys, get the 3-pack of No Morbidity. Trust me, it's worth it. I was kicking myself after the first bottle. This time around, got the 3-pack. Out fucking standing. Thank you very much. It kills me how many women blame PCOS. I have that plus raging endometriosis, and I don't blame me for being overweight. I blame my laziness because that's the truth. That is the right mind frame to have. Keep at it. Let's see. No worries. I appreciate you. Seriously, very much. How did Mark and Elijah's training session go? Really well from what Mark said. Really well. Elijah's game, he just got himself sober from what I understand. And we're probably going to be doing some stuff with him and other conservative pundits in the future is what we're hoping. Mark and I want to make America healthy again. We really do. Because we're not going to be able to be a great country when we're this sickly. We're sick as a nation. We're sick and dependent upon pharma as a nation. We need to fucking shake that. But Elijah's did really well. And dude, it's time. Like we as a people need to fucking get healthy. So I took my first stuff to No Morbidity last night and had the best sleep I've had in a while. Slept through my alarm and was almost late for my morning work. Well, I'm sorry about that. Try to get to bed a little earlier, but I'm happy that it helped you get some good sleep. I really am. Can exercise help you quit smoking? Some people, yes. Some people, no. Quitting smoking is tough. It's an addiction. It really is. And fantastic, yeah. Fucking we're happy to hear. I'm unhealthy phobic. I like that. I'm probably going to steal that, Raphael. I'll probably steal that. But listen, guys, I might even be live a little bit later on today. I might pop on live and just like to talk about a few things, especially the fucking Disney fat child ballerina fucking thing that's being praised right now by some fucking weirdos. Because you fucking sick fucks. But beyond that, I will be live tomorrow morning. We'll be talking about supplementation and nutrition for weight loss. So please do check that out, 7 a.m. Hope everybody has a great day. God damn.